There will come a moment in your life, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, when you'll be faced with a choice. Not between good and evil. Not between success and failure. But between what is right and what is easy. Between what is true and what is popular. Doing what's right isn't glamorous. It doesn't trend. It doesn't always get applause. In fact, sometimes it gets silence. Sometimes it gets backlash. Sometimes it gets you standing alone in a room full of people who chose comfort over courage. Every great person you admire, every leader, every innovator, every change maker, they didn't get there by doing what was easy. They got there by doing what was necessary. What was just. What was right. They stood when others sat. They spoke when others stayed silent. They acted when others waited, and they paid the price, not for popularity, but for purpose. Let's be honest, easy is seductive. Easy is comfortable. Easy is safe. It whispers to you, just go with the flow. Don't rock the boat. Fit in. Stay quiet. Don't make it harder than it has to be. But easy is a trap. It's the slow erosion of your soul. It's the compromise that chips away at your integrity one decision at a time. Easy is the road well traveled, paved with regret, lined with missed opportunities, and ending in mediocrity. We chase likes. We chase approval. We chase the illusion of success. But deep down, we know that none of it lasts. None of it fills the void. Because popularity fades, but character echoes. Doing what's right means risking being misunderstood. It means standing up when everyone else sits down. It means saying no when the crowd screams yes. It means being the only voice of reason in a room full of noise. It's not easy. It's not fun. But it's necessary. Because the world doesn't change when people do what's popular. It changes when people do what's principled. You don't need 1 million followers to make a difference. You need one moment of courage. One decision of integrity. One act of defiance against the tide of conformity. When you do what's right, you plant a seed. Maybe no one sees it, maybe no one praises it. But it grows. It inspires. It multiplies. One act of courage can ignite a revolution. One voice can start a movement. One choice can change a life, maybe even your own. You never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. You never know who's waiting for someone, anyone, to show them that doing the right thing is still possible. Integrity isn't built in comfort. It's tested in the moments when no one's looking. When the stakes are high. When the pressure is suffocating. When the easy way out is right there, begging you to take it. But you don't, because you know who you are. You know what you stand for. You know that your values are worth more than applause. That your soul is worth more than success. That your truth is worth more than trending. That's strength. That's power. That's freedom. At the end of your life, no one will remember how many likes you got. They won't remember how many followers you had. They won't care how popular you were. They'll remember how you made them feel. What you stood for. What you sacrificed. What you believed in. They'll remember the times you chose courage over comfort. Truth over trend. Right over easy. Because that's the legacy that lasts. That's the story worth telling. That's the life worth living. So today, choose what's right. Even if it's hard. Even if it's lonely. Even if it costs you. Because the cost of compromise is far greater than the cost of courage. Be the person who stands when others sit. Who speaks when others are silent. Who acts when others hesitate. Be the light in the darkness. The voice in the silence. The fire in the cold. Do what is right. Not what is easy, Not what is popular, but what is true. What is just. What is noble. What you represent. You were made to lead with conviction. You were not created to chase approval. You were created to live with purpose. So go. Live boldly. Speak truthfully. Act courageously, and above all, do what is right.